Guys, today we're starting with VPN module. Okay, it's a day one class, and I'll tell you guys what are the syllabus part we are going to cover and how many days or how many hours will be taken. So here you can see the VPN syllabus. We have lab and theory, everything to get covered here. Your session will be from CCNP to CCIE security. Okay, the sessions are going from CCNP to CCIE security level. There is no separate NP level. Okay, so we go through all the topics from NP to IE level. Okay, now these are the total topics, and I'll tell you how much time it will be taking. So we have around 22 topics that we need to cover, in which day one, day two, day three, and day four almost will be going through all the theoretical parts. Till point number 5, VPN theory, types of VPN, cryptographic method, types of keys, IPsec protocol, deep dive, where if you guys understand this part, okay, if you understand till number 5 properly, if you understand this part, believe me, you guys can crack an interview related to VPN. Okay, but that is all again a theoretical part only. Now, thereafter comes again a side-to-side VPN, uh, side-to-side VPN between ASN router, GRE, MGRE, DMVPN, overlapping NAT-T, right? Everything comes into a picture. Get VPN, VRF. See, these are the total topics that comes in a picture. Okay. Overlapping, there are few topics that is not mentioned in your syllabus itself, like overlapping is not there. Okay. Uh, I'll indicate few things. Actually, my laptop mouse is not working properly, guys, today. Mm, this is not a part of your syllabus, lab number 9. After that, overlapping is not a part of your syllabus, right? VRF aware VPN is not a part of your syllabus, but there are I mean, these are required to make you guys understand according to real-time perspective. So my classes will not be only your syllabus perspective, it will also be perspective to your examination. It will be a perspective to your real time as a professional worker as well. So we'll see how to uh, establish a VPN. We'll try understanding theoretical part, everything from scratch. This class will go from scratch till CCIE level. Okay, these topics all belongs from CCNP to CCIE level. Okay, so
And
let's get started. Yeah, please ask me question if you have anything.
and I think, sir, your class is more than enough to crack interviews. Making notes from your class is enough.
Please go through the points, make a note through all the points that we'll be discussing in a class. That much if you follow, I believe it would be enough to crack. Okay.
Okay, because I don't want to use books after your class. I want to make notes, and I think that is enough.
Okay. So guys, let's start now. Uh, my first question to all of you guys, what do you know about VPN? According to you, what is VPN? Please let me know. According to you, what is VPN?
Sir,
Mhm.
so VPN is more like a tunnel, but it's
Okay.
encrypted.
Mhm.
Uh, VPN is a service that create a encrypted connection between the two network points.
Okay. Keep telling.
VPN is a technology that connect two or more private LAN over a unsecured public network that is internet.
Okay. What is VPN? My simple question, what is VPN?
VPN means virtual private network.
Hmm,
VPN is a encrypted connection who create a tunnels.
okay.
Virtual private network.
Okay.
Here, virtual represents a channel, and private represents security.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Let's understand what is VPN. Guys, my simple question was, what is VPN? So VPN is nothing but it's a virtual private network. Now, what is virtual private network? Why not a virtual public network, right? You might have a question in your mind, right? Why not virtual public network? Why virtual private network? Correct. So let's understand properly. From basics, let's understand what is VPN and why do we need a VPN. Okay. So let's assume I'll give an answer of what is VPN, guys. But before that, let's understand few things that I'm trying to tell you. Let's assume this is your campus area network. In your campus area, you have multiple buildings over here. This is one building. Again, I have another building over here. The difference between two buildings are around 100 meter, not more than that. 100 meters difference. So these two buildings are there. In these two buildings, we have around 50 users. In these two buildings, we have around 50 users. Okay, overall, we have 50 users in both the buildings. We have around 50 users, right? So tell me, guys, to connect them in their local area network. This is local area network. This is local area network. In a local area network, I have two buildings, and within that two buildings, we have 50 users, and they want to interact with each other. How will they interact with each other? Or how will they communicate with each other? Tell me, guys, give me a solution, all of you.
Through two building through LAN cable, sir.
Okay, I'll take a LAN connection, I'll take a LAN cable, but 50 users, right?
Yes.
So can I say that I'll take a switch, right? I'll
Yes.
take two switches, okay? Two, I'll take two switches. Each switch should be of 48 ports, each of 48 ports, right? So that will fulfill my requirement, right? If I take 24, ports, then again I need three switches. So I need two switches here. And I told a distance between two buildings are 100 meters. Understand? Distance is, guys, you will get
Distance
answer of your question.
100 meters.
100 meters.
Yes, 100 meters is your distance between them. You will get your answer. Please have some patience, all of you. After that, you'll automatically understand. Now, tell me, guys, one thing. If these 50 users, if they want to communicate with each other, in that case, do I need an internet? For a local connection, do I need an internet here?
No.
There's no
No.
requirement of internet. Without internet, with the help of, you know, two switches, they can locally communicate with each other. No problem. Nothing required. Right. Okay, fine. Let's say this is my headquarter. Okay. And this is in Delhi location. Let's say this is in India. Assume this is in India. I had a local work and I didn't need to communicate these total hosts to another office. I needed an internet, so I had an internet here. Now let's say I had an internet. So there was a internet requirement. So this internet requirement can be fulfilled by whom? By ISP. So what do? I basically take a router here. I'll be deploying a router at my edge device, correct? At your office, you'll deploy a edge device, and here you will connect this network with the cloud with the help of L3 device. Why do I need a router here? Can anyone answer me? Why do I need a router between my LAN network and a cloud?
Two different networks.
We use a gateway.
No, I believe Jordan gave an answer. Different networks. Gateway is required when you have to connect between different networks. Within a same network, I don't need any L3 device. I need a L3 device when you have to communicate to a different network. So your LAN is one network, but when you connect to an internet, that is a different network. So connecting from one network to other network, this is where L3 device comes into a picture, right? Now this is simple topology that you guys already know. This is your office. Assume this is your office headquarter in India, and you have given the internet access to them. Everything is working fine. Now your business went very well, and you're thinking of expanding your business from one country to other country, right? Uh, think about, forget about other country. Think about within a country itself, you want to expand your business. Let's say from Delhi to Bangalore, you want to expand. You want to, other guys, I believe you are aware of these cities of India. I believe it's not a, uh, I mean, you are not unknown from these places. It's not awkward for you, I believe. You guys aware of Alan, Abdul, Jordan? You guys aware of these cities of India?
No, no, sir.
Okay. See,
Uh, I
I
know
think
China.
they know only Mumbai only.
No,
is
no,
it?
I know China. I know Delhi,
Yeah, this is
Amritsar,
Delhi.
Punjab.
Okay.
Uh, also Hyderabad.
Hyderabad.
Uh,
Okay. But you should be knowing Delhi, sorry, Bangalore, right?
Bangalore is
yeah.
the global IT hub in India.
For
Correct.
Pondicherry, I've been the area mostly Chennai.
Oh, okay, okay. Nice, nice. Uh, so my favorite place where I had been since 15 years was a Bangalore. Okay. This is first
Oh,
time I have come to Delhi. Okay.
okay. Okay.
Local area network. Okay. So I have opened another local area network where I have one building. Let's say this is one of my building over here. See, slowly you'll understand the entire, configuration, the entire topology that I'm trying to create here. Let's say here I have one branch office. Okay, this is my branch office. Right? And this is in Bangalore location. Bangalore location. Now, I have around 10 users here because a small office, right? I'm expanding. So let's say 25 users I have in a branch office. In a bank branch office, you'll have 20, 25 users only, right? Not more than that. So this 25 users has to connect to a server. In my headquarter, I have servers as well. Here I have some servers. My database server I have, and these users has to get connected to this server, right, where my actual data is. So here I have a server, and inside these servers I have a data. I have a actual data here. Here I have a data, actual data. So this is local area network, and this is branch office of a Bangalore with 25 users. Now, this local area network, I have to get connected with my headquarter, which is in Delhi. Now, first of all, uh, if you see here, distance between Delhi to Bangalore, if you see, how much is distance, guys? It's around 2,142 kilometers. That's a distance between these two cities, Delhi and Bangalore. This is the distance, right? I traveled via car here. It took me 3 days to come. I'm just telling you what I experienced. Okay. And now I have my data server in Delhi location, and I have my 25 users in a Bangalore network, in a Bangalore location, right? So in this case, here, let's say if I have to make a connectivity, okay, guys, let's think that you don't know about VPN. You don't know about a technology that you can use to connect these two different sites. So I'm telling my possible thinkings. Let's assume that I don't know about VPN, and I'm asking you guys of possibilities. Is this possible? So what I'm thinking is to connect these two different sites, I'll put a wire between them. I'll put a wire between these two sites. What do you think, guys? Is this the right decision that I'm making?
No.
If I try to put a wire between them, that is 2,100 something kilometers. Let's say assume it's a 2,200 kilometers. It's it's 2,200 kilometers, right? I'm thinking of putting a wire between them. Tell me, guys, is it a right idea what I'm thinking here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Why no? Tell me what can be a reason.
The distance is too long, sir.
Cost will be matter, sir.
The
Mhm.
distance is matter. And
Distance.
Distance matters. Distance is there, that is fine. The cost is the main factor, right? Here, cost and the challenges, right? The main factor is cost, then is challenges that you guys will be getting, right? So if you see the entire factor here, the cost, then challenges, then manpower required. These all factors will matter, right? Do you take a guarantee that someone will not steal the wire from between? They might take the wire from between, right? There might be a natural disaster, right? In between multiple, hills might come, rivers might come through which you have to take the entire wire, right? So basically, if you ask me, for a single company, a small company, right, which can't afford this much cost, for them, yeah, it's an impossible thing. Won't be possible. It won't be a cost effective. The the cost of wire would go beyond the cost of company itself, right? So they can't bear it. So this is not the solution that they can afford, right? Okay. I'm giving you another solution. I'm asking for another solution. Suggest me, is that possible or not? So I'm thinking of, okay. So I'm thinking of creating a tower in between, guys. I'll take one tower here. I'll take another tower here. So everywhere I'll put a wireless tower, right? So what do you think, guys? Is that a good idea to put a tower everywhere in between? Everywhere I'll try to put towers between, all these locations. I'll try to put a tower, and then I'll try to make a connectivity between one side to other side. Is this a good idea? What do you suggest?
No.
See, I'm not
No,
saying
sir.
it's not possible. It can be possible. There's nothing like impossible thing. I can take a wire also if I have that much money, right? If I have, hundred and thousands of, in I can say, like, let's say for example, you have 1 million amount to, purchase the wire, to take a effort to, to give a amount. I'm just telling you the amount. Think about 1 million and think about 1,000. What is the difference? 1 million and 1,000. Say there is no comparison between, right? So millions of investment can be there. If I try to put such type of solutions, wire or a tower and all, it's not a easy task, right? So basically, what I'm trying to tell you, if I have to connect two different private networks, what I told here, this is my local area. See, now you'll get a point. This is my local area, and this is my local area. If I'm communicating within a local area network, it means that's not a public network, guys. It's not a public data. It's basically a two private networks. So this is my private network. Local area means what? This is my private network. Private network. And this is also my private network. So I have two different private networks here. I have two different private networks. And these two private networks, if I want to connect with each other, then I need a solution. And I tried two different solutions. One was creating connecting via wire, which wasn't cost effective. Another was putting a wireless tower, even that wasn't a cost effective. The cost would go in millions, but I need a solution in thousands. I need a solution in 5,000, 6,000, 10,000. I don't need a solution in millions. I don't have that much budget. It is going out of my budget. So we found a new technology called VPN, right? In this new technology, what we can do, we can connect two different sites behind our L3 device. So I have L3 device here, and this L3 device is connected to your ISP and connected to your private network. Now, what solution we got is, here I'll take a public IP. Here I'll take static public IP, and here also I'll take a static public IP. Static public IP, and I'll take a static public IP. Where? At which interface? So let me define the interface as well. So assume this is G0 by 0 interface, and this is G0 by 0 interface, right? So basically, I have this G0 by 0 interface here. I have G0 by 0 interface here. I have the other interface as a G0 by 1. I have G0 by 1 here. Okay. So basically, this is my public interface, okay, which is connected to the internet. And this interface is actually my private. Here I have a private IP. At this interface, I have a private IP. At this interface, I have a private IP. Here I have private IP. And here also I have a private IP. So two different interfaces. We have a private IP. Now this private IP is the gateway to your private network. And this private IP is a gateway to your private network. And on this router, here I have a connectivity between these two public IPs. Guys, what is meaning of public IP? Tell me. Why do I need a public IP? What's the use of public IP? Tell me.
Public IP,
Routable internet.
Routable over the internet, isn't it? So this is the reason I have taken a public IP here. Now another question I have specifically mentioned here static public IP. Static public IP. Why didn't I mention dynamic public IP?
Dynamic it will change. So static it will not change repeatedly.
Correct. Because every time if I have to connect with each other, I need to know each other's static IP, right? Now let's say if I want to connect with Alan, I'll ask, hey Alan, what's your mobile number? He will say 8910, whatever number he will tell. Okay. He'll ask me, what's your number? I'll say 888 444 9014. Okay. So we know each other's mobile number. So I'll call him every time. He will get me, I'll call Alan anytime. So he'll be available at same number, and whenever he'll be calling me, I'll be available with the same number. Why? These two numbers are static. So this number is actually not a number, it's an IP where we are communicating with each other. In a technical language, it's IP actually. For you, it's a number, but for technical communication, it's an IP. Okay, which is static, and you are communicating all the time with each other with that static IP, right? So if I put a dynamic IP, site IPs will change and they will not know each other to whom to communicate with, how to create a tunnel. So in this is not a scenario to have a dynamic IP. We do have a dynamic IP in a VPN, guys, but not in this scenario. Scenario is different, like work from home, like client to server. You are connecting a VPN from anywhere and you're working from home, connecting to your corporate network. That is, client is dynamic, and the site they are connecting, that is static. Like you guys are taking RDP session of CCIE Hub. That means uh your when you guys are taking connection, you are taking RDP connection from any site, any location. So you are dynamic and you are taking static access, RDP access to a destination that is static. So my RDP IP never changes because that's static, because it is fixed in a network, right? And when I talk about taking a dynamic IP, when I talk about a dynamic IP, you guys keep connecting internet anywhere. You connect from your office, you connect from your home, you connect from your cafe, anywhere. So you are at a dynamic part. So that is different scenario. This is different scenario. This is scenario of site to site VPN. I want to connect from one site to other site. That's why we call it as a site to site VPN. This is also called as a site to site VPN. Why? Why this is called site to site? Because I have a two different sites here. It's not about client and server here. It's about site. I have one private network, I have another private network. These are two different sites. And these two sites needs to get communication with each other. Okay. And when I have to make a connection with each other, definitely sorry, I need a medium to connect. And here I have made a medium as a ISP. This is my ISP. So I thought of making ISP as a medium. This is my medium, right? And this is my deployment. I want to connect the two different sites.
Sir, can I ask you a question?
Yep, tell me.
Okay, but when you're going from your private land and you go into the public, I'm saying you can't just use PATs
Oh,
as
NAT and
opposed to
PAT, right?
static public
I'll come
IP.
to, yeah, I'll come to that point. I understood. You're talking
Okay,
about translation, right?
right, yes,
Okay, I'll give that example as well.
okay.
Now, the site-to-site VPN, or we can also call it as LAN to LAN. This type of deployment is also called LAN to LAN deployment, guys. LAN to LAN VPN. Okay. So site to site VPN can also be called as LAN to LAN. In short, LAN to LAN is called L2L. So you might see somewhere written L2L. You understand that is LAN to LAN VPN connectivity. So I have two servers. I have a servers on a Delhi location. I have major data to connect. This is the branch office that wants to get connected with the server. Okay. So I have chosen a method of internet, both sites connected with the internet. Now with the help of public IP, I'm able to connect, I'm able to ping these two sites with each other with the help of public IP. I'm able to connect now. See, guys, till now, I'm not discussing about VPN. I'm just discussing about connectivity. Right now, forget about site to site, forget about VPN. Nothing. Okay. Just think about connectivity. How can I connect two different sites which are in two different locations? They are with the distance of 2,200 kilometers. I tried for wired connection, I tried for wireless connectivity, but I got these two. I got the ISP as a connectivity, and this problem I resolved it in 5,000 rupees, 5K. Guys, 1 million and 5K. See the difference, right? See the budget difference. Now 5K I can afford it. That's my budget. I can afford it. So in a 5,000, I have taken two public IPs on two different sites, and I made a connectivity via ISP. So my major concern was the connectivity that is resolved between Delhi and a Bangalore. I am able to connect between these two L3 devices by using static public IP, and it's working fine. So I have a connectivity now. Guys, till connectivity part, am I clear to all of you? Till this point, am I clear? Till this public connectivity?
is there any limit of distance?
There's no limit of any distance. I'm just giving one example.
Okay.
So distance is just to make you realize that, okay, I tried multiple things. I tried wired connection, I tried wireless connection. So I'm just putting that distance again and again just to make you
Okay.
realize, okay,
Okay. Got it.
so I gave this much, I tried for this many technologies, and finally I went for ISP. There is nothing called distance when I talk about internet connectivity.
Got it.
Till this point, I believe I'm clear to all of you.
Yes, it's clear.
Yes, sir.
All right, fine, fine.
Yes, Yoga.
Okay. So now comes about how do I make a connectivity between two private networks?
Sir, I have one question.
Yeah,
The private line and the MPLS, what is the difference?
see, MPLS is a layer two, kind of technology that you get implemented. You get a service from service provider, okay, and you communicate within your area network, right? So this is not what I'm looking for.
No,
MPLS,
here, sir, here one branch is Delhi and one branch is in Bangalore.
correct.
So from in that branches, can we take the services of MPLS?
You can take it, but MPLS is not the solution to encrypt your data, right? Can I encrypt your data by using MPLS?
Then also VPN also need for encrypted.
You're coming to a point, right? I'm
Yes,
also coming to a point. So MPLS is the way to make a connectivity. It's not the way to implement a security. Correct.
yes,
So connectivity can be a part of ISP, connectivity can be a part of MPLS, means service provider. Connectivity could be a part of wired connection. Connectivity could be through wireless. So here connectivity issue has been resolved. I got a shortest path when I use a MPLS. MPLS first thing is an old technology, but it's a stable technology, right? It is single point of failure. If your service provider goes down, the entire services will go down. But here I can have multiple ISPs as well, right? Even this
yes,
has a redundancy part. It would be quicker than my MPLS, less budget also. So looking at multiple factors, the best solution would be going for ISP rather than going for MPLS. Though MPLS is also a layer 2 solution, you can say. like a VPN itself, like MPLS Atom, you can say it's a layer 2 VPN. Not wrong to say, but I would say layer 3 solution when you guys are looking for, you'll be looking for a site-to-site VPN or LAN-to-LAN VPN via ISP, not through service provider. Okay.
So may
So
I say something?
yeah, please go ahead.
Actually, MPLS is a private WAN service.
Correct, correct. Hmm.
Private WAN service from MPLS, we can get connectivity between two sites and the connectivity going through private networks, but
Hmm.
it doesn't implement any type of security solution.
That's what I'm saying. It's a method of making a connectivity. It's not a method of implementing security, right? So here I was discussing about connectivity, and I have a best solution right now to have
Sir, then we can say the lease line and MPLS services both are same.
no lease line can be for internet also, right? For internet also, I can have my lease line. So lease line, what does it do actually? Lease line, they will establish one setup in your office from where they will split the multiple connections and you will get the accurate internet connectivity, multiple public IPs, multiple services. So you have a kind of mini service provider at your home. That is basically a lease line, dedicated lease line if you talk about. Okay. So lease line does not mean
Yes.
their lease line technology, they might have connectivity over MPLS or something. That is different thing. Okay. So for me, internet connectivity, I have taken through ISP. ISP, I took a lease line. That's my private, setup for internet. Okay. So technically, these are different things, not the same thing. Okay. Concentrate here. So I took a connectivity. uh, See, it can be a dedicated connection, it can be multiple connections also. Lease line does not have one particular definition. Hmm. Based on your requirement, lease line can be used. Okay. See, lease line cost again is very high. If I talk about a lease line, if you go for 50 Mbps, I'll tell you, if you go for 50 Mbps of lease line per year, it will cost you around 3 lakhs minimum. That will be a cost of 1 year. Okay. Just for 50 Mbps I'm taking because I would not prefer to have a VPN connection over 50 Mbps. If I talk about 100 Mbps, cost will go around 5 lakhs. If I talk about 300 Mbps, again cost would go very high. So lease line is also the way of making a connectivity. I agree that, but it's not a cost effective. So my major concern was also a cost, right? So looking at multiple factor, here I am going for ISP dedicated site to site. I mean, going for a static public IP here, which I could purchase in 2000 rupees, right? And I made a connectivity between two sites. So within 5000, I am able to make a connectivity. Why should I go for very high cost? Guys, am I clear? Does it make sense? Vishwaranjan,
Yes, sir.
Devas?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear, crystal clear, sir.
Yeah. So I went for the lowest price that I could, afford with, and I made a connectivity between two sites. Now we have few more questions here. Now, question is like MPLS came into a picture, lease line came into a picture. Now we have another question as well. Translation. I have a translation, and by using translation, can't I make a connectivity between these two sites? So here I have a private IP. I'll translate this private IP to a public IP and make a connectivity between these two sites. Can't I do that? Of course you can do. Should I do? Answer is no. Can I do? Yes. Should I do? No. Now understand the reason why I'm saying no. The reason is When you guys do a translation, does it provide you authentication? Does it provide you
No, sir. No,
encryption? Does
No,
it
sir.
provide you does it provide you a hash?
no.
If it does not provide, then why should I go with translation? Translation will make a connectivity. That's true. But will it provide authentication, encryption, hashing to my data? Whenever I'll communicate a data over the internet, think I'm passing my data over the internet where hackers are there. I can't send any sensitive data over the internet without security. In such scenario, you're telling me to use a translation to make a connectivity. I would say, yes, I can do that. But what about my data security? So this is where translation does not fit into a picture.
Okay.
Now we need some solution that can provide me CIA2 data. Okay, CIA. Now what is CIA? That I'll ask you guys tomorrow. Please take a note. What is CIA? Another question,
Confidentiality, integrity, and authentication.
not authentication.
Availability.
Oh, sorry, availability.
Okay, check it properly. Okay, so what is CIA? What is, I mean, why do we need CIA? How can I implement CIA? I need answer for all these questions. I need answer for all these questions. Still, I haven't got the answer of what is VPN. I haven't got the perfect answer of what is VPN. I need an answer of what is VPN as well. Okay. Guys, please note all these questions. Today is day one. I believe for introduction, this much is enough, right? So hereafter, we'll continue tomorrow. Because let's say in a day one itself, if I explain many things, and if someone has missed a class, they will be missing many things in that case, guys. Okay. So day one, we take it very lightly. And today I haven't spoken about any certifications or this, that. That was day one explanation, not every day's or every time explanation. No. So this is, basics that we are discussing. So I need answer of these 4 questions, guys. Please do research. What is CIA? Why do we need CIA? How can I implement CIA? And what is VPN? This much question you have, guys. Is this guys? So still I haven't given you answer what is VPN. I want you guys to do research on these things, then come back and then we'll discuss.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Okay, sir.
Okay, sir. Sir, tomorrow class from 7 p.m.
Yeah, tomorrow
Right.
surely at 7 p.m. we'll be starting and I'll be sharing drive access as well. Okay.
After tomorrow class.
After, post class, I'll be sharing in class itself, I'll be sharing drive access. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Not an issue.
Yeah. Take care, guys.
Yes, sir.